Greetings, writers. Today is Tuesday, February 21st, 2023. This week, we are looking at prayers of praise. And we're doing that in combination with a new moon, which is a time for setting intentions. So, when Julia Cameron talks about prayers of praise in her book Seeking Wisdom, she's really inviting us to incorporate the magical and the mystical into our writing lives, to really take time to recognize and embrace that there is some aspect of this creative process that calls to us, that shares these stories with us, that asks us to craft them into something wonderful and important for the world, but that not all of it exists inside of us. And my goodness, doesn't that take the pressure off? Because thinking that it all belongs inside us and that it's all up to us can make this feel like such a daunting task. And it is daunting in many ways. But when we embrace the fact that we may have help out there, however you envision that help to be, can make this a more joyful process. And that's part of what she's offering to us through this book. This has been really helpful to me over the following week because I'm getting ready to go out on submission. So if you don't know what that is, when you're writing a book and you're trying to get it published with a traditional publisher, you will either send these things out on your own or you'll have an agent who will send marketing materials to the various publishers who might be a good fit for your book, and then you see what happens. So it really is this process of just putting your hands out there and waiting. So you have to wait, and you don't just wait. You can, but the best way to wait is with the expectation of good things to come. Earlier in her book, she says, I wait for this or something better. And so that's what I'm holding space for in my own life, is this or something better as my book prepares to go out on submission. I'm also celebrating the fuck out of the fact that I got to this place because it has taken a really long time and it has required a lot of work from me. But that is what I signed up for, right? So I have spent my life really listening to the callings of my heart, and I am in the process of allowing them to unfold in my life. And if you're here watching this video and reading this newsletter, my hope is that you're allowing that to happen for yourself in whatever way it's supposed to happen. So a couple of things just to wrap up. In her book, Seeking Wisdom, Julia uses the God word. I also call that the G word, as in good, orderly direction. I've replaced that with creativity because that's the conversation we're having here. Also, because I know that my newsletters tend to be long, I have bolded the most important parts to make this skimmable. I've also asked a couple of questions of you and invited you to do some of Julia's exercises. So I hope that you'll do them. Please send me your answers. I love hearing from you. And until next week, I wish you many opportunities to celebrate all that is wonderful about you, all that is wonderful about this process. And may you always and forever write on.